So I feel like it's finally safe to say that Battlefield 2042 is 100% dead. It's very sad. It's depressing, honestly. Bit of a letdown, really. I mean, 3 months ago the game comes out and there's 100,000 daily players. Looking at the Steam chart now, there's under 2,000. It is a 98% decrease in player base in 90 days. That might be record breaking, honestly. I mean, that's sad. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, I had my doubts when I heard the double the player count thing. I mean, why would you even go bigger? There was really no need. I mean, I guess it sounded good to them. I don't know. This is my thing. Maybe somebody in the comments can let me know. What is the what changed from games like BF4 and BF1 to BF5 in 2042? Does EA have a bigger say in what gets done development-wise, or I know they are the ones, though I'm told, that push the games out early. They know they got to meet their quotas or whatever. Which is ridiculous because, I mean, there's no way they looked at 2042 in the state that it was in, or like, yeah, release it, you know? I mean, I get that, but they did. They did. So, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, we all, as a whole, pretty much thought that there was no way it was going to release worse than BF5. 2042 makes BF5 look like greatness. BF5 is great. To me, I love that game. It's one of my favorite games, but it had the worst service, live service, in quotes, I mean, we've ever seen. I mean, it was awful. They pulled the plug early, but it still remains a player base of that game. I mean, 98% decrease in player base. There was a good foundation. The gunplay isn't that bad, you know. But I mean, the graphics and the performance. Battlefield games have always performed very, very well, I would say. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but BF4 had its issues on launch. BF5 a little bit, but I don't even know if it did have performance issues. It was a little buggy. 2042, I mean, even if you do have the best hardware out, the game still runs like shit. How is that even possible? Well, I know how. It's because the number of players in each game. I mean, the downgrade that they did to the graphics. I mean, look, I was reading something or watching something that was said that most of the development time in 2042 went towards upgrading the Unreal Engine. Sorry, Frostbite engine, whatever it is. And why? Because I mean, look at this game. Look at Battlefield 1. It looks miles better than 2042. It's so much better. Look at the ground right now. You know? Like, look at it. Look at the detail of the guns. The mud covers the guns. The sounds of the game are just insanely better. Why did they take 18 months or whatever it was to upgrade the engine? What did it do besides screw everything up? You know, I don't know who is the decision-making person over there at EA or DICE, whatever. They need to get out. You know, it's actually hard to believe that the same people that made this game, Battlefield 1, made 2042. It really is. It's almost hard to believe. This game is almost perfect to me. It really is. You could hop on it now and see. It's just so much better than 2040. It really is. It's so much better. To think that it's years and years. I don't even know when it came out, but it's, what is it, over? It's like 5 years older, something like that. I did play 2042 when it came out. You know, I was one of the 100,000 players, daily players that played it. I couldn't tell you how long, maybe a week or two, and then it just became a chore to play. It's so bad. You would die, you know, and then you get stuck. You wouldn't be able to res. You wouldn't be able to respawn. You just get stuck, and you have to quit the lobby. That's ridiculous. You can't even talk amongst players. There's no fucking voice communication in the game. There's not a scoreboard still 3 months later. And they said what? They're not gonna do any updates to the game as it stands until summer? You gotta be smoking crack. It lost 98% of its player base in 3 months. In another 3 months, this game will be. They might as well just delete it. Just get it off. Get rid of it. It would make more sense to go back to BF5, start up a live service again, than it would to keep going with 2042. I honestly feel that way. There's currently triple the amount of players playing BF5 than there is playing the brand new title. BF5, the game that all these Battlefield players said they hated. You know, but it's great compared to 2042. BF1 is great. BF4, great. All these games, greatness. You know, and had some hope, thinking, you know, maybe they'll turn it around. But I mean, the amount of work they would have to do to get that game to a state that the players would enjoy playing, it's never gonna happen. There's no way. Even if they did get it into like a good state performance and bug-wise, there's not even that much content. And like I said, I played the game for a week or two, and I had all the guns maxed out. I played the same 4 maps 100 times. It's just a tedious, aggravating game. It really is. There's nothing you could do besides sit back and snipe. That's all I did. I sniped. I'm not a vehicle player. I'm an infantry player. Team Deathmatch was trash. You couldn't get any XP playing it in the fucking portal, whatever the hell it was called. Their wannabe Battle Royale was a complete flop. Out of 2,000 players, there's probably 0 playing that. You probably couldn't find a lobby if you tried. I mean, it's really depressing, man. And just, you know, going back to BF1 and playing it and realizing how fun this game is. All the Battlefield moments. Just depressing, honestly, but yeah, that's all I got. Sorry for the negative video. I mean, I've been stuck on a PUBG binge now for a long time, and I got the Battlefield, the HME, and I went to go play something, and I realized 2042 is it's worthless, man. It sucks even just thinking about it. So here we are playing BF1, but I mean, this game, BF5, BF4, all these games, they're always going to be great. They're always going to be here, so we need to just accept that and just know that this is what we got, probably forever. I mean, there's no way they're going to... People would never buy another Battlefield game. People aren't going to invest in it after 2 games in a row. They fucked up like that. There's no way. I mean, it's dead. I mean, it's not dead, but the thought of a new one, not happening. I don't think so. Unless they somehow work a miracle and fix that game, but I highly doubt it. But, yeah, I mean, leave a comment, drop a like if you can, and I shall see you in the next one. Thanks.